Hi, everyone. I want to add my thanks to you attending our second virtual Walk to the Hill. We certainly thought that we would be able to be in person this year, but these strange times continue. Let's hope the next year will be different. And again, I'm sorry that we don't have buttons or lunch, as we have done in the past, but the deal is the same. We want the legislators to know that all lawyers care about access to justice, and that legal aid makes a difference in the lives of our clients in assuring that access. That much has been clearly demonstrated, especially during these past 2 years, whether it was to help accessing healthcare, obtaining benefits to meet basic needs, such as the child tax credit or unemployment benefits, or to help prevent eviction, or to protect people from domestic violence. Many people are unable to work due to the pandemic or their health status, which meant that they were at higher risk. While some businesses have reopened, many have not, because their customers have not returned. Our office has handled a 40% increase in cases over the last year. More people are eligible for our services. People are hurting, and many of our most vulnerable neighbors who struggled even before the pandemic are at greater risk today. We need increased funding to tackle this dire situation. Many of you have helped us do it last year, and we really need you this year. As you've heard, we will go to breakout rooms where you will be joined by other constituents. So here are the basics. 1, make sure that you have your fact sheets for the campaign. They are on the site where you registered, or you may have received them by email. Basically, we are asking you to support the fiscal 20-year request from MLAC, which is for $41 million. This is an increase of $6 million over the fiscal year 22. Talk about why you personally care about funding for legal aid. If you know of or had dealings with legal needs during COVID, talk about how people were helped and how you helped. Navigating the virtual world in these challenging times is difficult, if not impossible, if you have limited access to technology. Imagine the impact of virtual hearings for people with limited tech. Having an advocate makes all the difference in gaining access to justice and fairness. State what you know about the need. We are using Twitter hashtags again this year. Hashtag I Walk for Justice and hashtag Talk to the Hill. Let the world know you're virtually at the Hill today to support increased funding for civil legal aid. You should also have a document with talking points. First, you're going to introduce yourself as a constituent and an attorney. State that civil legal aid is important to you and thank your legislator for his or her past support. Urge your legislator to request $41 million in funding for the Massachusetts Legal Assistance Corporation and ask your legislator to make this request one of their top 3 budget priorities. This is the substance of what you should be saying during these visits, which in a nutshell is, please support increased funding for legal aid. Each breakout room will have a moderator who will facilitate the session and track substantive issues raised. I want to reiterate that the purpose of this event is to meet with your legislators. I strongly encourage all of you to stay and participate in the breakout sessions. Please don't be discouraged if your conversation today is with an aide rather than with the legislator himself or herself. It is just as effective to talk with an aide, and your participation today will not be diminished if you are not talking directly with your legislator. And finally, I want to thank you all for being here. We appreciate your support, and it has been effective. So thank you.